One thing I know that's kind of funny is this beef between Hidden and Ian Connor. Have you guys seen this? Hidden NY and Ian Connor having some sort of beef, some sort of issue. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it kind of stems from Ian Connor launching or releasing those really cool hiking shoes, those hiking sneakers. And I think he was trying to get them featured on Hidden NY's Instagram for whatever reason. And Hidden NY decided to give him the fucking middle finger, which I love, by the way. I'm not the biggest fan of Hidden NY page. I think it's a bit lame. I think it's a little bit repetitive. I think it's like a little bit corny. It's not very original. You know, I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but I have to admit though, his latest collaborations have kind of impressed me. The earlier stuff wasn't that great. I think the early needle stuff he's done, but over the time, over years, I think he's been knocking out the collaborations. I think the A6, I don't think he's made a bad A6 yet. Even the latest one that people are fobbing on, don't lie, I don't think he's made a bad A6 yet. And I think the clothing is getting better. And I think the last thing I saw actually from him was the UGG. I kind of like the UGG. I'm not gonna lie. I think the UGG bit was fairly decent. So big up the Hidden NY guy. He's sticking with it. I know he gets a little hate online. People don't necessarily like him and stuff, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at what he's doing over there, and I'm also not mad at this kind of combative spirit that he has online. But it also makes me wonder: is Ian Connor selling as many of these sneakers as he's making it seem as? Because I quite like them. I like the new Ian Connor shoes. Right? He's got these fucking what are they called? He's got these like shoes. Let's see if I can find a picture. He's got these hiking shoes. They're kind of inspired by Nike ACG. I think I forgot the model. That's what they're clearly inspired by. These ones, right? I think I definitely get the yellow pair. I think the yellow pair are stand out for me. The blue pair are really nice too. That's the pair that Kanye wore a while back. Maybe it was one of the first sort of like models that he kind of put out there. But I really like the shoe. He fucking killed it with the shoe. I'm not gonna lie. He fucking killed it. And I like that he sent them, he's kind of seeded them to a bunch of baddies. That's kind of his brand anyway, right? He likes kind of like hot IG girls. But I like the fact that he, instead of seeding them to a lot of like cool sneakerheads, guys and stuff, he's seeded them mostly to girls, from what I've seen. Mostly girls have got these for free. It's fucking funny, to be fair. Interesting seeding category or tactic. Instead of sending them to fucking, you know, sneakerheads or whatever, you send them all out to IG baddies like this, right?
Unbox Ian Connor's new Sicko hiking sneakers with me. The first colorway that I have is the lightning yellow.
The first colorway, you know, by the way. Big up Ian Connor. Not even sending one pair, sending 4. The first colorway. I love that. The first colorway is fucking brilliant.
I have sizes, so I got a size 5 US.
Yo, big up T Godroy in the stream chat too. Big up T Godroy in the stream chat. I appreciate you.
This is the lightning yellow color. And this is the
yeah, that yellow is really nice.
Right here. When you walk on it, it feels like clouds. Very, very soft. I did wear 2 pairs already. Additional shoelaces to go with them as well. As you can tell the difference.
Yeah, the hiking laces are the best.
Colorway is called Storm Gray, also a size 5.
Probably my least favorite pair, the Storm Gray. Not the biggest fan of those.
Cute, goes with literally everything.
I think if I was being a little bit critical of the design, I'd say I'd want the sole to be a little bit thicker. You know? I'd say I want the sole to be a little bit thicker. So I'm not too fond of the grays though.
Everything black shoelaces, and it comes with the
the hiking laces are the ones. Oh, is that a vibrant sole? Ooh, I didn't know the sole was vibrant. Nice.
Bottom size. This is actually one of my favorite colorways for this collection. I already wore this the other day with my outfit.
Oh yeah, to be fair, these are quite nice. This is like the bread colorway, right? Black and red, but with some grays in it. That's not bad. Replace with the hiking laces, by the way.
Some red.
Yeah, the red hiking laces on those is going to be hard. You should definitely replace them with the hiking laces.
Shoelaces to go with this colorway as well. I think I'm going to switch this for my next outfit for sure. Lastly, for the haul, guys, we have the nitrous blue.
Yeah,
I'm actually very excited to put together an outfit with this.
Yeah, I'd probably say the best colorways probably go yellow, blue, that bread colorway, and then the gray one. But the yellow and blue is definitely the standouts. Yeah, that blue is hard. That black and blue is hard. That's a really good color makeup, especially with the blue and the different application of the black materials. I think that's a nubuck on the body here, and that might be a leather. I'm not too sure, but I like how, because they're different, you know, different materials, they come up different in terms of color, so it kind of gives it a different sort of like shade. And then you put them. I'm guessing it's going to be blue hiking laces. You have to put the hiking laces on there, the one with the speckled pattern on it. You have to put the hiking laces. I think the plain laces are all right, but the hiking laces give it that little bit of a outdoor pop.
This is super cute, y'all. My sister actually already wore this when I had my red ones on. Here it is with the shoes again to match. So let's get into the detailing when we're ending this haul, guys. Right here it says Sicko. On the tongue it says Born in Pain. Shout out to Ian Connor for all.
Yeah, big up Ian Connor, man. He's killing it. But I'm wondering, is he killing as much as he says? Because he does post sometimes, you know, little flexes about how much money he's made from them, and he's collected a band. I think recently he said something about, oh, I've made like 300 grand in a month or something, blah 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 blah. But I'm wondering, is he making as much money as he says he is? Because why would you be going back and forth with Hidden on the DMs, you know? Because he's not posting your stuff. Because I guess he wants Hidden to post his stuff on their page because it's going to get them loads more views and might get them extra sales. But if you're making as much money as Ian Connor claims he's making, why would you be bothering some Instagram page, you know? I wonder what's going on there. Someone's not telling the truth. Or maybe he just wants more sales, isn't it? It's not really a thing about, I'm not selling enough, I'd rather not get them more. Because I'd imagine, I don't know if that guy, I don't know, I don't really follow a lot of pages, but I wonder, what was the other big one? Is it like Jupiter, right? Some guy called Jupiter, he was kind of big. Big up my guy, Cake Not, was it Crumb Not Cakes or Cake Not Crumbs? He does good stuff as well. But I guess these pages are quite important. They get sales. But I think if that was him, if I was him, I would rather just pay for it. Instead of DMing the guy and getting him to be my friend and asking him for a favor. If they have a service where they just pay, you pay for a spot on the fucking feed, just do that. So it avoids all this fucking back and forth. It avoids all the issues, because he's not going to say no to your money, is it? I wouldn't think so. Or unless he really feels deeply about the alleged allegations against Ian Connor, I don't know. But this is the DM that Hidden NY shared on Instagram stories. You can see Sicko, which is Ian Connor's Instagram account. He posts a picture. He sent Hidden 4 pictures of his bomber jacket that he did a few. I think this is old actually. His bomber jacket. It's from January. Yeah, he made a bomber jacket with a stitched in hood. In different colorways, which is it looked pretty nice, to be fair. Comes in a pink, navy gray, and I think a white on the back there. And he sent him the picture of the bomber jacket. Said, "Hey, new day, same pain. Can you put these up tomorrow on the main page? Announced they released. We got too much history for you to not support me. How I was a big part in supporting you, and that's just real. You can't." You can ask for a favor and ask the favor politely, but you can't say I deserve to be on your page, because it's like, what? You're not entitled to anything. Do you know what I mean? You can't demand that. I don't think so anyway. It's not very polite. And then a Hidden NY post on the bottom, a caption: if you want to know why Ian Connor is posting about me on his story, this is why. I won't post his shit brand. Jesus Christ. He called Sicko shit. I don't know. You know what I'm going to say? Because I wasn't a fan of Hidden. I'm not a fan of the page. And I think the early colors are a bit shit. But lately he's been killing it. I'm not going to lie. I wonder what he would say about if he was to go band for clothes for clothes. If he was to go lookbook for lookbook, piece for piece, line sheet for line sheet with Sicko. Does he think he has a stronger brand than Hidden? Than Sicko? He probably does, isn't it? He probably thinks he does stuff at a higher level than Sicko. Obviously, he's going to get better looks than Ian, because Ian Connor's never collaborating with all these big brands that Hidden collaborates with, right? I don't think Ian Connor is ever going to get a Sicko I pair of headphones, right? His name is too burnt out here. Those allegations are not going to go anywhere. But yeah, I wonder if people think Hidden NY is better than Sicko too. That'll be the other thing too. Next screenshot, he says, because he didn't post it. So he replied back to the post and said, in August, I'ma actually beat you up when I see you, or just pay someone to hurt you. Why does Ian Connor always resort to violence like that? He did this to Luis Pisano as well. He needs to chill. Because that's the thing about Ian Connor. He's really small, isn't it? He's like a 5 foot whatever guy, but he seems to be always on the fucking drama. It's like, brother, you're too small for this. Like, if someone catches you, you're kind of fucked as well. I get it. Small guys have a little bit of a, inferiority complex, right? Napoleon complex, whatever it is, right? And they're usually the ones who are ready to crash out more. Lil Uzi being a good example of it, right? Lil Uzi looks like he can scrap, even though he's fucking tiny. I think Rich the Kid would attest to that. But Ian Connor's got to relax a little bit. He's a little bit too quick to go for the threats and stuff and whatever else it may be. The guy doesn't want to post your stuff on his page. Like, it's his prerogative. It's his page, isn't it? He continues to says, I'm actually beat you up. Hidden puts a caption, says, at Ian Connor actually said he's going to beat me. He's going to get me hit, but nothing has happened. Okay, Hidden needs to chill too. Hidden NY guy, you need to chill. Hidden admin needs to relax too. You can't be goading people. You can't be antagonizing people. You can't be daring people to fuck you up, because they might just do it because they've been made to look like a mug, They kind of pride, You don't want to do that. I think Hidden guy needs to relax. actually said he's going to hit me, but nothing has happened. Maybe he needs to be more. Maybe he needs to pay more. His brand isn't doing well, so probably limited budget at Complex. Why do you allow this person to? Okay, that I don't condone. You can't be snitching like this. This is a little bit too much, hidden guy. This what you said here makes sense. I get it. You know, talk your shit, clap back. But at in fucking Complex and trying to get him removed from Complex Con, that's a little bit too much. Like, you need to relax. I don't condone that type of level of snitching. I'm not going to lie. But still, what an interesting fucking back and forth, innit? This kind of, I don't know, this feels like maybe Ian Connor's not doing as good as he thinks he is, or as he makes it seem when it comes to Sicko. Because those allegations are the allegations of, you know, him allegedly raping a bunch of girls. It's gonna make it hard for regular people to wear your stuff, you know? That's the problem. Or maybe the people that you want to wear your stuff, the cool kids. There might be some people that want to be down that are gonna wear it still, but the people that you want to wear it, the page that you want to feature it, because I don't think he got his stuff. Did they feature it on hypebeast? Let me check. I don't think they post about Sicko on hypebeast, do they? I think there might be a ban on that. Let's see if I write Sicko. Do they write about Sicko on hypebeast? Oh, not Sicko. Sicko. Let's see. I'm curious. Do they ever write about Sicko on hypebeast? Sicko. Anything on hypebeast? Yeah, nothing. Sicko mode, but there's no Sicko. No Ian Connor Sicko on hypebeast. So clearly there's a bit of a media ban on him on that regard. Do they write about him in High Snobiety? Let's see. So I guess maybe that's why he's trying to get these pages to write about him and put the word out, because unless they put the word out, no one else is gonna know what he's doing, innit? Unless you follow him. Let's see, did they write about Sicko on High Snobiety? Nah. No Sicko on High Snobiety either. Shit, okay. Maybe that's why he's really angsty about getting featured on these pages, man. Shit. That's kind of bad mind. Not gonna lie, but again, you know, those allegations are the allegations. Another screenshot, it shows Hidden in White posted, oh shit, Hidden in White posted the article. 21 rape allegations later, Ian Connor remains a fashion busiest circle. At Ian Connor 2121, come get me. Fucking hell. 21 red rum playing as well, and the caption there's hilarious. And he posts another screenshot again saying suck my dick to him. I would never hurt you, Hidden. Love you, bro. And good shit on the shoes. Suck my dick. Now he's trying to be nice. Suck my dick. That's a good reply, by the way. Big up Hidden NY, man. Big up Hidden NY. Standing 10 toes down. Not gonna lie, that kind of makes me like the page now. That kind of makes me like the page and the people behind it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the page now. This standing 10 toes down and doing this is fucking hilarious. And like I said, I don't think he's done a bad job yet on the ASIC stuff, man. I think he started off doing limited edition stuff, and now I think they get more quantities because clearly they're selling well. The Uggs were really decent, but I don't think he's done a bad ASICS collaboration since he started working with them. It's a little bit predictable. So there's always going to be involved, you know, the green, which is their kind of icon, the icon color and shit, right? Their unique USP, whatever. But they're brilliant, man. What are these? What's the model? ASICS Gel DS Trainer. Again, the name of ASICS are horrible, isn't it? The names, they need to shorten them. A6 Gel DS Trainer 14. Like, fucking hell. Just call it the, I don't know, hyphen, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, make it simpler. Anyway, but yeah, decent shoe, man. Decent fucking shoe. I also like this kind of, this tint. There's a bit of a dye here, right? There's a little bit of plastic on the side, but there's a little bit of a tint, a little bit of a green hue tint, a little bit of a dye job done on the mesh, which is a nice little hit as well. And I think the hidden fucking Uggs were really nice as well. I'm not gonna lie, the hidden Ugg collabs were really fucking nice. I really like those. I think they had like a razor blade thing on the side or something. Yeah, they kind of gave me Chrome Hearts vibes. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like those. Those are really nice, workwear inspired. They kind of reminded me of something Virgil would be into. I don't know why. RIP to the GOAT, but I think Virgil would have worn these if he was still alive. I think he would have liked these. They're definitely just like, well, like workshop what you call it, hidden NY Uggs. Let me see the video actually. What they look like on video. Yeah, what's this guy saying? What's this guy? Big up Wesley. Big up Wesley. What's he saying about them?
Footwear collab of 2025 is a pair of Uggs. Last week I got an email.
This is why I'm saying sneaker of the year. You have to be a little bit more, you know, interesting and not just have fucking 4 Jordan 4s. If I'm putting a list together, I'd include these in there. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit unconventional. You know what I mean? That's how my list would be. It wouldn't just be fucking Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4s, Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1s, Travis Scott. I mean, you gotta mix it up a little bit, you know. I think this is a good contender for sneaker of the year.
Asking if I wanted a pair of Uggs upcoming very special collaboration with no other details given. So obviously I said yes, and a week later, this showed up at my door. This is the Hidden New York
Really
Ugg
nice,
tool boot,
really
and it's a
nice.
classic Ugg boot with some metal plating and a pocket for this tool here.
I would definitely wear these, and then once the sole wears out, get them fucking resoled with a really rugged sole. I think they look brilliant, beaten up as well with some stains on it. They look fucking incredible. You know, if you get them resoled a bit thicker and stuff, maybe a vibrant sole, something a bit thicker. Oof.
Which is a bottle opener, saw, an Allen wrench, amongst other things. My pair is number 183 out of 200, and apparently these were never actually for sale, but were instead offered as the prize to some scavenger hunt.
Ah, really? So you can't even buy these? That's pretty sick. I never knew that.
So how many of you got your hands on a pair? Listen, I don't know how we feel about Uggs. I've never actually owned any, but I do like Hidden, so I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I like them, man. Big up Hidden, man. They killed it. Big up fucking Hidden. Big up Blood Clot Hidden. Big up Blood Clot Hidden.